Okay. So the next 15 minutes of today, I'm gonna talk about Power BI and how create dashboards with HighStage and Power BI. So I'm gonna start by introducing why the advantages of Power BI. First and foremost, the data is very, very accessible because it integrates Windows technologies and SQL databases, and it supports over 60 common solutions. And there is no need to model data on the native solutions. You can do it on Power BI. And the second one, it's robust access control and security. And it sets up access control over through Active Directory. And the very nice thing about it is that it gives row-level security. So instead of having multiple tables for multiple users with different security clearance, you can have one table with and on each row have access control mechanism. And it's easier and less expensive process. And the last advantage is that it's very fast and easy to show dashboards. It has a very simple learning curve. So if you're familiar with Windows products, it should be very easy to start and create dashboards. And if you're if you are an advanced user, you can go into the advanced features. So on the left, we have the overview of the HighStage architecture, while on the right, there is our vision, how we see Power BI implemented. So it would be between HighStage and the client. And instead of a user, for instance, we can have Power BI use data from HighStage. Here are four possibilities that I'm gonna go through this presentation. And the way it works, we have we get HighStage data in XML format, then we parse it to Power BI, and then using these tools here, we can drag and drop and we create dashboards. So let's say we want to have we want to see all the document types in a report. Then we can either use under options export as XML row function from HighStage, or we can add a parameter at the end. And also this link can be customized, depends on what column do we want. So let's say here we want also type doc and want to see the creation date. So on design, we add the column creation date, so it will automatically render in the XML page. And then here it shows how to input a link into the Power BI. So it goes through all the possible solutions, all the possible software solutions that can be used to import from data. But we're gonna stick with web. So when we go onto web, we parse this link. So here we want to see all the support tickets. And then it's gonna prompt us the Power BI designer. Here on the visualization tab, we have multiple visuals available, like bar charts, pie charts. We can write R. And here on the right, it displays all the columns from the data from the XML we generated earlier. And thinking to develop, we have we created some actual reports based on their data, and we have 4 use cases. First of them is a pie chart with item and their manager. So we can see the percentage of how many items are assigned to a specific manager. And it's very helpful, for instance, when a new ticket comes in to distribute the workload better. And here we created a bar chart of open issues with the date they are created. So we can see that, for instance, in February there are created around 20 new open cases. Another interesting idea was to have a pie chart that shows the root causes of the open cases, and for each later I'm gonna make a live demo, and you see for each cause there's gonna be the manager that has items according to the cause. And in the end, I made a summary report containing cases, a number of open cases. Then the manager for the case on the right, here is the number of open cases. Then distribution over time, and the step in which is every open case. So, for instance, 71% are analyzed, 8% are in closeout. Then we made also a report showing our support status for HighStage, containing the number of open cases, the employee assigned to it, and the step they are in, and how old in days are each of the cases. I'm gonna go now through. Okay, so now we are on Power BI Designer, and here on the left we can see the visuals that are available, and on the right, for instance, there are every column from the link we just parsed. And on the left there is the dashboard, there is the data, that it's basically the table that is generated based on the XML. And then there is how the 4 links that we parsed are connected. It shows the relationship between them. So let's say we want to see the analyze. Okay, so we click on the analyze, and we see that there are 35 open cases in analyze state, and the manager has 77% of them, or sorry, 55% of from the analyzed cases. Then for the root distribution of root cause, let's say we go for work practice root cause, and how many items has any manager in this field. So that's it basically with the Power BI.